I really cannot believe I am recording this video, but let's go. These are the 3 most painful lessons I've learned in permanent makeup in the last 5 years. First lesson, it will take you much longer than you think. I remember when I first started and I first took my course, I was expecting, I don't even know what I was expecting, but I was expecting something like, I'm gonna go for this course, I'm gonna learn something, and then I will know how to do it and I can do it after the course. What basically happened was that I was so confused, what was I doing? I didn't even know what was I doing, and then I realized that it's crazy hard. And it looks really easy on Instagram, but the reality is completely the opposite. And if you think PMU if you think that PMU is easy, trust me, it's not. A lot of people think that for me it's easy because I already have a lot of experience. Trust me, it is not. And I think that permanent permanent makeup will never be easy for me because I always feel like I want to do the best of the best, but I already know that it's not only about me, but it's also about the client's skin, which is so important. It's so important. You don't know what kind of procedure is waiting for you till you don't start tattooing, because what happened so many times to me. I was working on a model for example, YouTube tutorial or for online course or for something where I wanted to show you how beautiful brows I'm able to create. You know what happened? Almost always it wasn't as good as I thought it's going to be, and it was mainly because I was expecting that beautiful skin will be easy to tattoo, but this is really not the truth anymore. I think that this is what only people who don't have enough experience think, but people who have a lot of experience know that beautiful skin, if you see someone has a beautiful skin, it's not 100% that the procedure will be super easy to do, because what happened to me a few times was that when I was starting, I was doing the brows or lips, it doesn't matter what was that, but especially lips, they can swell so much and you don't know how smooth the process will be. So it will take you much longer than you think till you reach, I don't know how to explain, but maybe till you reach the point where you feel a bit more confident. But what you have to do and how you have to get there sooner is that you will never stop learning. You can consume a lot of content on Instagram, on TikTok, on YouTube, wherever you want, because nowadays I think it's one of the best ways how you can be very good is to is to consume a content. I think there is a lot of content, very high quality content, where you don't even have to pay for it. 5 years ago it wasn't like this. And I found maybe 2 YouTube channels 5 years ago, and it was nice, it was okay, but it wasn't something really consistent. So make sure you prepare yourself and make sure to be very patient, because it's going to take a long time and you will want to give up so many times, as I wanted to give up so many times. But I am so happy I didn't, because now I am just so grateful. I'm so grateful to do what I do. And 2 days ago I also shared a beautiful post, and there was written that you just want to feel ready and then you do it, but it's the other way around. You have to do it and then you feel better when you do it. You don't feel good before you do it. I don't know if you understand what I mean, but first you have to do it and then you feel good because you did it. So make sure you are patient and understand the process. And yeah, it's hard, but it's so worth it. So if you like it, you have to do it. The other lesson I learned in the 5 years of being a PMU artist is that not everyone really wants to help you, and not everyone really want to teach you. I am talking about PMU trainers, and it's really hard for me to talk about this because I am one of them. And before, when I was taking courses all the time, I felt that some of the courses were really like, let's go, let's do it somehow and bye, and I don't care about you. And some courses I really felt like it was only about the money. It's hard for me to talk about it, really, guys, and it's really I am really transparent at the moment, but I want you to know that I know this feeling because I see your comments under the videos, and there is always comments like, I paid thousands of dollars for my courses and your videos help me more. I understand. And this is one of the reasons why I started with YouTube, and I wanted to help you, because sometimes you are in the situation in your life where you don't have the money to buy the course, and you need the information now. You don't need the information in 3 months or 6 months. You need it now because you want to be better right now. So yeah, I think you should really choose wisely what kind of trainer you want to choose. And I also think that you should follow this person for a long time before you choose that you want to attend the training with this kind of person. Because what I saw on Instagram, especially at the moment, is that people are always talking about how much money you can earn in like 1 month, and you can earn 10,000 euros in 1 month, and you can do it straight away, and if you are bored in the office job, it's so good and so easy, and with my course you can learn in 5 days or in 3 days and you are ready to go. Sorry, but this is bullshit. It takes years and years and years to develop your skill. Of course, some of the courses are really good at the moment and you can learn a lot, and you have a lot of support from the trainer, because I'm not talking about like every trainer is bad, it is not, but I am a very naive person. I'm learning not to be, but I am a very naive person, and I really thought that everyone really want to help me, but that's not the way how it is. So this is one of the painful lessons I've learned, and now when I want to attend the training or I buy some kind of online course, I always follow this person for a longer period of time, because when you get to know the person better and when you get to know the personality, character, and you get to know the person simply better, you can feel what kind of trainer it is, if that makes sense. And I think it can help you a lot then to choose if you want to attend the training with that girl or that guy. I know a lot of beautiful people in this PMU industry, but I know also a lot of not beautiful people in this industry. And now I choose wisely what I do, how I do it, what kind of information I share with who. And I think you should just be more careful where you invest your money, because sometimes you just save a few thousand euros, you go to someone, and then I have your messages like this long where you felt like it's perfect because you were following for some weeks, and then you felt like it's very professional, and basically you didn't learn anything, and it really hurts my feelings. I am so sad when I read such stories on my Instagram, and trust me, I read it very often. So the only thing I want to tell you with this lesson is to really make sure that you know your trainer quite well before you sign up for a training. That's it. And let's move to another lesson. Another lesson, I have my notes here. I don't want to forget because I almost never take notes. So now I prepared myself for this video so I can tell you all my lessons. And the other lesson is more you work hard, more people will hate you. And this is also something which is not really easy to talk about, because if you don't know me quite well, it can look like I am, I don't know, I think a lot about myself. But just give me some time and trust me and get to know me better, because this is something what really breaks my heart. And it is so fascinating to me, but it works like this in every industry. It's simply not only about permanent makeup, but what I realized is that more you work, more you are becoming successful. And more successful you are, more people hate you for your success. And I always feel like I'm just a normal basic girl. I just work hard every day because I love it, and it doesn't mean it's always easy. It's not. But even though it's not easy, I love it. I love the process. And then at the end of the day, you just realize that not a lot of people are around you. I have the best people around me. I wanted to say that I am very, very grateful for people I have around myself, and for my team, for my graphic designer, videographer, my partner, my girls. But to be honest, I don't have a lot of friends around myself, especially not from this industry. I know a lot of people and they are nice, but not a lot of them really want to be, not a lot of them are happy for you if you are successful and they are not as successful as you are. I don't know if it's some kind of nature and like if the human beings are like this, but I never felt it. I never felt bad when I saw someone more successful. It was something different to me. I was comparing, but I wasn't like, oh, I don't want you to be successful. I was always happy when people were successful. For me, the problem was that I just don't understand how some people still can have big businesses and working the way they work, because it's not really nice from them that they don't care about you and they just care about the money. This is my problem. But if I see someone very hardworking and someone successful and more successful than me, and there's tons of other people who are more successful than me, I am just like, wow, I am so happy that people, and especially a lot of women in beauty industry, can be so successful. It drives me crazy and I want to be successful too, and it's just a huge inspiration for me, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy for them, and it's just so beautiful when girls can be so successful and we can support each other. But this is not really the reality. It's just like some kind of my world I live in, and I had few people closer to me, and I really, I feel sad at the moment, because I found out that because of the business and because of the money, they just want to have good relationships with other people. But to me, this is not really the way I want to go. So rather, I will be lonely, or I will be with the beautiful people around myself, but not too many of them. And I know we can support each other, and I know we can only wish for the best for the others, because trust me, I really wish the best to each and every one of you who is watching this video, because I just feel fulfilled when I see that you are growing and that you are getting better in what you do. And it's just such a perfect, unbelievable and strong energy. And when I see that someone is, I don't know, someone does not like you because you simply work hard, because you love it, and then you are more successful because you just work hard, and they don't like you, and I'm like, what? This does not even make a sense. But this is the truth, and this is the reality, and it's the truth, like in general, this is how it works. But if it happens to you, it happened to me, and I think that you will feel much better when you know it also happened to me, because I know it happens to so many people, because I love to listen to podcasts, and a lot of very successful people have the same problem, and more successful you are, more people hate you in general, and it doesn't matter if it's permanent or if it's IT business or whatever. But I will be here for you, and I wish you can be the best of the best version of yourself, and you can be very successful. And I hope that I can meet some of you one day, and we can also feel this energy in a real life, because it's very precious. I love this community, and I'm so grateful for everyone in here.